Hey enthusiasts, it's Josh here. We are at round number 2 of the Shannon Speed Series here at lovely, not so sunny Phillip Island at the moment. We're about to go out in our lovely i30 N Sedan safety car, do a lap of the circuit and show you what it's like from the driver's side so that when you take your own car out, you've got a bit of a head start. Phillip Island is located approximately 150 k's and a 2-hour drive southeast of Melbourne on Western Port Bay. The Grand Prix circuit is on the southern side of the island overlooking Bass Strait, providing one of the most spectacular backdrops to a racetrack anywhere in the world. The track itself is 4.45 kilometres long and was first used in the 1950s before falling into disrepair in the 80s. It was given a new lease on life as the home of the Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix and reopened in 1988 in jubilant fashion when home hero Wayne Gardner won the first ever FIM 500cc Grand Prix. Today, it still hosts the Motorcycle Grand Prix, World Superbikes, the Shannon Speed Series, of course, with TCR Australia, and public track days for performance car enthusiasts. All right, enthusiasts, welcome to our second track guide of the year. We are at the Shannon Speed Series round number 2 for Super Cheap Auto TCR Australia, brought to you by Stan Sport. And we are at Phillip Island. One of the great circuits all time is Phillip Island. We've had practice here today. Thank you for asking, it's gone well. And I'm going to take you for a little tour and show you what the place is like. If you ever take your road car to Phillip Island for a track day, you take your N of any sort, it's a little bit of a guide here. So just come out of the last corner, and easily the most important corner on the track. Not only does it start your lap, but it finishes your lap too. It's a very fast last corner, so you really want to make sure you get a good exit, but also you want to make sure that you carry the momentum onto the main straight for turn 1. Turn the odd radar lane assist off. Into turn 1 here, you're braking, might have a down change as well. Super fast, committed, but it's got a lot of camber in the road. So if you want, you can actually leave the car in gear. We're in a manual here, or if you're on the paddles, even easier. Down change if you're on the paddles, leave it in gear if you're in the manual. Stick to the left side of the road, follow the white line into turn 2. You actually want to follow the road a little bit until the flag point just on the left there, and from there you can let the car run to the middle of the road. You'll need a down change because you need to get a good exit again. Bring the car back to the inside of the road on the exit of turn 2 and focus on the curb on the right hand side, because not only is that where you want the car to go, but it's also where you don't want the car to run onto too much. The curb is serrated, it can hold water if it's raining or half wet like it is now, and it can also unsettle the car on the exit. So give yourself a little bit of room, but look for the curb because that's your reference point. Turn 3, pretty committed in a road car. It's easy flat in any race car you're in, as we don't want to hit the plovers. Stay out of my way, my friend. Lovely. Turn 3, super committed. Really want to try not to overcook it because you want to get a good straight braking for turn 4, heaviest braking zone of the track. And the apex around here is quite late, so don't slow the car up too much. You can actually brake really late into turn 4 and really lean on the car on the way in and get a good exit straight to full throttle if you can. Really feel that diff, the E-diff, pull you out of the corner. Into turn 5 here, Siberia, coldest part of the circuit, closest to the Antarctic, which we love. And again, looking for a late apex, exit the corner, look for the curb on the outside, and you want to just get to the outside of the road, right under the bridge that we've just passed. Usually it's got one of the finest sponsors on there. There's nothing on there at the moment, but I'm sure there will be over the weekend. And then the hay shed, again, in a race car, easy flat, in a road car, super committed, super sketchy if you try and really fire it in. Trick here, use all the curb on the inside of the hay shed. It's free track space. Feel free to use it. You've paid your track entry fee for your track day. Use that inside curb. Coming into Lukey Heights here, there's so many different lines. You can stay narrow, you can come out wide. I'm in the middle here. There's really no right or wrong. It's what you're comfortable with, but pro tip, try and get to the inside curb and hold the curb all the way around. Oh, dropped the wheel into the grass a bit even. Wouldn't recommend that. the caretakers would be very upset. But again, exit, Lukey heights, nice and left to the edge of the road on the left-hand side for a straight braking down into is this Honda or MG? I can never remember. We won't say Honda, say Hyundai. Coming out of Hyundai, change direction, come under the bridge. Again, use the curb on the inside if you like, it's flat, and then where it starts to become serrated, that's where you can let the car come out to the right-hand side. Now, a change for this year, let's have a look. It's got asphalt on the outside. I've been using it a little bit. In your road car, I probably wouldn't. Stay away from that. Again, curbs can really upset road cars. And then here we are, final turn once more, super important. Get the car the inside of the road, curbs flat again, use that. The reason is you're using maximum track width. You're giving yourself every opportunity to get a clean exit here. Use all the road on the right-hand side. But again, try and avoid the exit curb, because if you hit that too hard, it will unsettle the car. The road tires don't so much like it. And then you're on the main straight. You've completed a lap. So if you've followed most of those tips, it should be a pretty handy circulation of Phillip Island Grand Prix circuit. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you out on the track soon.